Yeah. Better days, I pray for better days. Working hard cause I want extra pay. Talk to them seeds, but you must demonstrate. Cause it's your ways that they gon' imitate. Non-violent. Sometimes I wish I would've went to college. Frown proudly. Cause where I'm from, they hate you when you smiling. Your faith should be your gun. You can't leave home without it. The children being grown, cause all the parents acting childish. You show them your reality, I bet they doubt it. You tell them all about your dreams, that's when they out it. Your own blood, ain't no family no more. They do you badly for show. You try to patch up your soul, Lord knows you on a mission to show him you so submissive. The prayer said in silence, you know the devil can hear him, pay attention. Know the war's within, how much time do you spend? Try to balance your zen, then again, losses is lessons. You tell me you trying to win, we know about saving money. You tell me you trying to spend that blood on it. Sweat tears, you put that love on it. Your best years was just a dumb moment. You tired of going hungry, can't deal with fake making your life lonely. Your lack of faith that left your soul bony. But you gon' work and you gon' strive, do what it takes to survive. What is truth, what is a lie? You know that war's inside. Some get draped into the fake, they don't know what to decide. Wrong choice, meet your demise, keep that between you and I. You realize, some people you gon' let go, you visualize. The things you need to feed your soul is on the rise. They not gon' wanna let you go, but it's alright. It's cool to bury what's gon' grow. Went from wrong to the right and to the dark to the light. It was a hell of a fight, you give it all your might. Gotta hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. Wrong to the right and to the dark from the light. It was a hell of a fight, you give it all your might. You just hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. I ain't the person that I used to be, so what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me. Yeah, I ain't the person that I used to be, so what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me.
Yeah. Don't be stressing on the dumb shit, cause God is gonna make a way. Just keep going and keep your faith, so you can win this race. This race called life, yeah, yeah. This race called life. This race called life, yeah, yeah. Race called life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Grinding 'cause I know that I'm gon' get it. I just gotta have vision, keep faith and be humble. Have some patience with it. I've been there once since day one, and always on my job. I never been a fake, never had to steal and rob, cause I do good business, I'm too good with it. And even though I'm on this road, I'm still daddy to my children. You know I do good with them, and don't like being missing. But I hate when my bills are thicker and my pockets get thinner. But I can't stress up on the dumb shit, cause God is gonna make a way. I keep going and keep my faith and my pace, so I can win this race. Win this race called life. This race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life. This race called life. This race called life, yeah. Race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I keep on running in this race called life, yeah.
These are not just speakers. These are thinkers, forged in fire. Warriors of words stepping into destiny. Welcome to the Coliseum of Arguments, where logic clashes with conviction and ideas spill like blood in the sand. 16 titans, 16 minds, one path to immortality. They come seeking truth, they fight for redemption, they burn for revenge. Featuring the intellectual elite of the Titans Debate League. Every round a new war, every word a new weapon. Every titan ready to fall or rise in glory. This is not debate, this is combat. Step into the Coliseum of Arguments. Only the brave speak here. Are you not entertained? This Saturday, the Coliseum opens. Two intellectual warriors, one explosive question, no place to hide. Honey Clark and Ben Eden, they're stepping into the arena to battle over a question that hits the heart of America. Do government welfare programs help the black community long term? Is it a lifeline or a leash? Does it build generational wealth or breed generational dependence? Honey Clark is coming armed with data, history, and fire in her voice, ready to argue that these programs are essential tools for equity and survival. Ben Eden steps in with statistics, economic theory, and a counterpunch philosophy, arguing that long-term empowering demands a different strategy. This isn't surface level politics. This is policy. This is history. This is legacy. Coliseum of Arguments, Titans Debate League. Yes, that's this Saturday, primetime, 7 p.m. And this Sunday, only here on Titans Debate League, we also have... Welcome to Titans Debate League, presented by Coliseum of Arguments, where ideas don't just clash, they collide. In one corner, sharp as a blade and twice as deadly on the mic, the verbal assassin, Leandre Slim Reaper McBride, a master of logic, a hunter of weak arguments, and he's coming to carve this case wide open. And in the opposing corner, crowned in confidence, swinging with conviction, the fearless fire starter himself, King Naga. He doesn't back down, he doesn't fold, and he's ready to defend his stance at all costs. The question shaking the arena, was the killing of Alex Pretty justified? Morality versus law, emotion versus evidence, justice or just revenge? No scripts, no safety nets, just unfiltered debate warfare. This isn't a conversation, it's a showdown. Coliseum of Arguments, where only the strongest arguments survive. Are you not entertained? Yes, Sunday, 4 p.m. That's one you're not going to want to miss. And welcome back to the Coliseum of Arguments, ladies and gentlemen. This is the place where only the brave speak. Welcome to the arena where ideas don't politely disagree, they clash. This is Coliseum of Arguments. And tonight, this is the preliminary face-off between Quantum Truth and SUAVE B.O.S. No closing statements, no judges' scores, just them locking in a title and a topic and getting that date. SUAVE B.O.S, a street philosopher, a cultural fire starter, a preacher of the doctrine, the black woman is God, a herald of black power, and a defender of divine femininity. That's funny that how you feel about being known as a defender of divine femininity, Suave? You're muted, baby.
Oh, empowered, very empowered, black empowered. Shout out to y'all, man.
Let's go. I like that. He steps into the arena, not just with arguments, but with conviction, rhythm, and revolution in his voice. And opposing him, we have Quantum Truth, the newcomer to the Coliseum of Arguments,
a founder, an architect, originator of quantum onlyism, a man who doesn't just challenge systems, he rewrites the framework of reality itself. How are you two feeling today, gentlemen?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Good to be here.
Go ahead. We'll start with you, L. Ron Thugger, or AKA Quantum Truth. Tell everybody where you're from, what you're repping, and
Bet my name is L. Ron Thugger. You can call me one and only because I do represent the one and only logical worldview. I call it quantum onlyism. I believe that everything is because there's time in nature and everything else comes downstream. And that's what I'm willing to base everything on from all of the studies and the walk of life that I've taken. If you know a little bit about philosophy, then you'll know a little bit about me. And I'm here to debate SUAVE B.O.S on the topic about stable patterns and unstable patterns.
we'll get
And
into that in 1 second here shortly. Suave,
okay,
you want to go ahead and shout out where you're from, let them know where they can find you, and rep your debate team or your debate set.
Man, it's the boy SUAVE B.O.S, man. Originally from my mama, Gary, Indiana, man. Hey, by way of Indianapolis, snapping off entertainment, man. Black Power, first of all. And let me give an honor to my parents who created me so that I may be here to participate in this, man. Shout out to the Coliseum Arkansas Debate League. Shout out to the Debate League. Shout out to Psychopathist, man. Black Power. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to A1, the hardest working. I was about the hardest working brother on StreamYard. Don't get it twisted, pointed in the wrong direction, misconstrued or fucked up. Free checkmate. You're still the game. Blood over. Let's get it, bro.
Checkmate. Shout out Checkmate.
Happening off
Let's
in
hear
the
it in
time.
the
Yeah, hit
chat.
that link, man. They jumping me up
I
here,
wa-
bro.
I was just about to say hit the link. It's already a party. We might as well. We might as well come
That's
on up.
Sadiq and humble, man. Hey, fam, I feel.
Sadiq is shadowing me today. He's learning how to do the host thing for face-offs, so that way I can have a little extra help sometimes. I already do have a lot of help, but I wanted to get a male voice in there sometimes. Humble Mystic,
yes,
he
sir.
just popped up. He doesn't know how we usually do it. I ain't tripping. I usually keep it a closed panel for the face-off so people can't interfere or throw things sideways. Sometimes people have ulterior motives. I've seen it before. I don't think any of you two gentlemen have that problem. Um,
Thanks.
but let's get right into it. You two have the floor and go ahead and verbally spar to figure out what you're going to debate about. El Ron, you can go ahead and start with the questions.
Uh, I don't really have no questions. I was watching my little argument alley, and you came on my argument alley and was asking a few questions, and then you proposed the argument that you could prove that stable patterns come before time and nature. So that's what I wanted to debate.
Hey, man, peace, man. I'm sorry I had to take a phone call, but I assume that he's misleading y'all. Yeah. So let's get into it, man. He has a philosophy that he's brought. It's an original, unique, one and only, as he said, philosophy. And so I'm here to challenge that. I'm here to challenge that in the thought that unstable patterns pre-exist time, at least. We can get into what his definition of nature is. I'll give him that. But yeah, absolutely. Unstable patterns, predating stable patterns, therefore time at least couldn't exist until it found the stable pattern. From his culture, his unique
Come
philosophy.
closer to your mic.
Right. This can you hear me?
That's way
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
I bet that's what he explained to me. So yeah, I'm here to challenge the thought that nothing pre-exists time in nature, or at least time, through the fact that unstable patterns pre-exist stable patterns, because stable patterns this is his philosophy now.
hmm
That
Can I?
time
My
and
bad.
nature finds a stable pattern. Okay. And so if it has to find a stable pattern, that means that there's an unstable pattern that pre-exists this. So I mean, let's get into that, man. Let's go. Don't
Now,
get
can can? My bad. Look, you was done.
No, you good, God. Yeah.
My
But
bad.
I just want to say shout out to everybody in chat. Go, man. Shout out to you, God. Okay, go
Shout
ahead.
out, shout out, chat everybody. As you see, my man Suave Boss, he stuck good on that stable and unstable patterns. I would make him define proceed, but I'm not going to because that's just gonna help me some. See, when you put words that use sequencing, because you have to understand when I talk about time, I'm not talking about just clock time. I'm talking about the sequencing of existence. I'm talking about the thing that you
What?
need for anything.
What? Get up on your mic, bro.
Yeah, you could be a little
My,
clearer, Quantum Truth.
my bad. I got my headphones in. I'm gonna Is that better?
Not really. I didn't hear anything change, but let's give it a shot.
Well, here. Let me take these. Let me take these off.
Shout out Gold Mine Tree Tribe TV. I'm gonna have to check that out. I like that name. That sounds like you got something over there for us to check out. Titan family. I don't know who that guy is, but go give him a subscribe and show him some Titan love at the end of the show.
No, that's my real brother, man. Shout out to Gold, man. I met that man. He actually introduced me to debate.
For real?
Yeah, he the one. That's the one. Remember I told y'all how I got into
Hmm.
SPF? That's the Gold man who told me we was building. He said, man, you need to go to the debate league. And that's how I got into debate. Gold man right there.
What's up, man? Shout out to Gold Mine Tree Tribe TV, man, a pioneer in the game, helped pave the way for us to be here today, man. Shout out to you. Salute, King. Give him a round of applause, everybody, and make sure you give him a subscribe as well.
And check him out on TikTok.
Okay, yo. All right, I'm back in Pfeffer. Is that better?
Yes, sir. That is
Can you
better.
hear me?
That
All right,
actually
better.
is better.
As I said, when my man Suave Boss is
Man,
talking,
Hold on. Before you get into it, I want to give a big shout out to Shekmet, the goddess on the stage. How you feeling? How was your vacation and your birthday, Queen?
Peace, 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 peace to those who seek peace. It's your girl, Segment the Goddess. Oh my God, it was wonderful. I feel amazing. I'm looking forward to these two brothers going in. I hope we get a good debate out of this. And I'm just here to spectate.
Hey, appreciate you stepping up and helping out as usual. And drop your cash app in the chat so everybody can hit that up as well. I'm gonna put it on the
yeah, definitely happy late birthday to the goddess, man. Thank y'all with the patience for my free checkmate narrative. Yeah, I gotta fuck my shit. Yeah. But let's get it though. I'm sorry, brother.
Yep, it's on you, QT. My apologies.
yeah. That's good. Happy birthday, Mother Nature in there. Uh,
Right on,
back
Thug.
to my my man's Suave Boss. He say proceed. He's saying that stable patterns proceed. Proceed is a sequencing.
Mm.
It's an ordering, and this is what he's gonna have to fight once we. This is what he's gonna have to answer to once we get in the real debate. It's time. When I'm talking about time, I'm not just talking about clock time. I don't need clocks. I need ordering. If I'm talking about any before, if he's talking about any before, any act after in any sense, he's admitting ordering. And that's the time that I'm talking about. So that sequence before anything can even be a stable or unstable pattern does not beat just what you was referencing when you said shout out to your mother and your father. Them is the parental things of existence, father time and mother nature.
You done?
Yo, my bad. I land my glider, my hang glider.
No, I wasn't rushing you. It sounded like you
No,
broke
I was
out.
done. I was done with that
Oh,
thought.
okay. I didn't know if you broke up or you stopped. Yeah, nah, man. Okay, so could you please define time? And could you please no, wait, even better. Could you please define father time and please define mother nature? I don't know if you muted.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm here. I got. I'm get you the my book definition. I got my book right here. I'm just getting that. So So when we look,
Do it.
it's
I do. You
documented.
don't read. That's why you got your camera off. You need to read your notes. Oh, but it's cool. Go ahead,
At
guys.
No,
least he
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
Google.
yeah.
At least he
I
ain't
got a
Google.
whole philosophy, man. This is a
I know,
robust
bro. I
philosophy.
feel the genius. I feel it, God. I feel it, God. Let's go.
I got to give you because I don't want you to have no unprecise terms or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Where you can, because I ain't just to let you eat me like that. So I'm gonna give you the terms that I got in the book, and they're gonna be the terms we have when we get in the debate, so you can already have them reference. When I say father time, I mean father time is the ordering function. It's the witness of reality, sequence, change, duration, update, causality, and the logical order of inference. Like when we debating right now, the way that you can inference and you can sequence your inference, that's time. Not a man in the sky, an operational constraint that makes before and after and therefore possible. When I say Mother Nature, I mean Mother Nature is the determinacy function in existence. It's the whatness of reality: form, structure, pattern, constraint, identity, conditions, and distinguishability. This rather than not this, that rather than not that. Not a goddess person, an operational constraint that makes content and structure possible. Together, Fati and Mona are the minimal preconditions for anything to be real and intelligible. A what in a when.
Okay, understood. Thank you. Um. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is get Father Time's perverted hands off of Mother Nature. Okay. Um. So no, Mother Nature, an argument. Time, dead. I'm not going. Okay, you have a relevancy to time that supports your quantum philosophy. What I'm telling you is that time is the measurement of movement between two objects. So you need two objects in movement for time to exist. That's a fact. Mother Nature is outside of our realm of explanation. We cannot define Mother Nature outside of what we can pick up from our senses. Now, how deep you are in control of your senses, we can argue that, right? But no, I'm not letting the argument that Father Time predates unstable patterns in the way that you define it. And so my second question is, and you can ask me a question whenever you care to, how do you define a stable pattern and how do you define an unstable pattern?
And that's why I say that's where you gonna get. That's what you got to answer. Really, you want me to answer for you, but I'm at the distinguishability from a stable and an unstable pattern comes because you have time and nature, and that's what I'm trying to employ to you that you don't get. The simple fact that you have time to find an unstable or stable pattern is what I'm talking about. When I talk about time and nature, I'm not talking about just the measurements that you're proposing. I'm not talking about the relative distance from this spot to that point. Those are all measurements of the one thing that I'm talking about when I say time and the one thing that I'm talking about when I say nature. And of course, I can't talk about Father Time without Mother Nature because just as you stated a while ago, time show is evident by the fact that there's nature. Nature is evident by the fact that there's time. To recognize both, especially when we're in our microcosm of the mechanism of time and nature.
Okay. All right. Um, you got a question?
Uh, well, no, because I I guess I can. No, I don't want to ask you no questions right now.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you another question, or is there
Yeah,
any?
yeah, you ask me all kind.
Okay, understood. Um, what is a pattern? Not the distinguishable factors between an unstable and a stable factor, but I guess that's how you answered that. What is a pattern?
Like just what is my definite best? A pattern is it's like a stable, repeatable structure.
A pattern is like a stable but repeatable structure.
Well, if yeah, I mean, more precisely, it's like an arrangement of parts related to each other by a rule or a regularity. So,
Oh,
like, if you can recognize it and distinguish it from noise and predict how will behave, it's a pattern.
got that. Okay. Are all patterns stable?
Are all patterns stable? That comes to the relativity part of existence. When you say stable, there's components of the mechanism of whatever it is,
You better
whatever.
have an answer for this question by the time we get to this question around this debate, because that would have just murdered you. I'm letting
Well,
you know.
I ain't dang. Can I answer? Hello, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. I asked you a yes or no question. Are all patterns stable?
No,
There you go.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was a yes or no question. My bad.
I mean, why? Okay. Now, my theory or my argument that I'm willing to kick your argument in the nuts with is that if there are patterns and all patterns aren't stable, and time and Mother Nature, this perverted relationship, Father Time and Mother Nature finds a stable pattern, right?
No, no, no. The things within time and nature find the stable patterns, not time and nature. The things within time and nature. Time and
Okay.
nature is existence.
Okay, so time and nature is coupled as existence,
Say
right?
that one more time, Suave. You blow black.
Time,
You
time and nature is coupled as existence.
yes.
Uh-huh. Could they exist without each other?
No.
Okay. 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 How you want to word the debate?
Uh. Well, ain't that the way that we? When I look back at that what's the name? That's what you said. You said that's what you'll debate me. You said you'll debate me that stable patterns come before time and nature. Well, you said time. I said time and nature, but you said time, which
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
look,
with.
because you a newbie and this ain't the tournament and ain't no $500 on the line. Y'all get paid, win, lose, or draw. What you should be doing is asking him some questions so that way maybe you can see what he does think too. Um, that's the only advice that I would give you being new to the channel because he's got every angle that he wants to come at you at. You didn't get any, I feel like. But go
I
ahead.
mean, I got questions that I want to ask him, but I can the questions that I want to ask, he already basically asked them. Like
Well, go
if
ahead.
I
He was
ask him
about to
to
ask
the
you something. I cut him off though. It's on you, Suave. My bad.
Yeah, and I feel like because it's based off his philosophy, it is more of a defensive. He don't really got to ask no questions, and I'm revealing what my arguments is. So if he just have a better answer for all of these questions, he looks better in the
yeah,
argument.
and that's why I don't want to because if I ask you some of these questions, like I ask you one of the questions that I was going to ask you, can you define proceed for me?
Perceive? No.
Proceed,
Proceed? No.
proceed.
No. I
Yeah.
can't. No.
So when you say unstable patterns precede time and nature,
Mm,
what does proceed mean without time?
I have no idea.
You know what you want to say. You just ain't gonna answer it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yes. Proceed, but that's like I said. Time is a measurement of two objects in relationship to each other. So proceed, even though you use it as a terminology within time, can exist without time. Proceed if time doesn't exist, Mother Nature does. Mother Nature preceded time without time. That's quantum physics.
Not if time don't exist. If time don't exist, then it don't exist. So what I mean is, what does proceed mean without time? If time, and remember, I mean that time is the order and sequence. So
Mm-hmm.
if you say proceed, something you taking from one state to another state, that state that preceded is without time. How can you answer? That's what I'm saying. Like, is that a temporal priority?
How do you? I don't know what the fucking temporal priority is. Temporary priority. What is temporal?
Temporal means time. That means within time. It's happening in the now. What we call existence. Temporal. That's just the field of time.
I don't know what that means, bro. But I'm all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that if time, if time, yeah, like you said, a temporal priority, man. That nigga jumped out the gym on the young nigga
Oh,
from
man,
G,
you
bro.
is
Hey,
hilarious,
look,
bro.
man. Hey, I got my GED from the career center. Don't play with me, bro.
Nigga went to
I,
job for it, bro. You gotta break it. You gotta.
yeah, like nah, we don't talk like that on the corner, man. You stand on the corner, motherfucker. Like, I'm finna go to the barbershop, get my hair cut, man. It's a temporal priority. What the fuck, man?
No, it's
Hey, shout out to you, man. You're a super reader, man. You retained a lot of information. But I just see a direct conflict with how you define patterns. What's the relationship between a stable pattern and unstable pattern to father time and mother nature? I just don't see it. If father time and mother nature has to find a stable pattern, that means it's at least past one unstable pattern. And if time and nature cannot manifest until it find a stable pattern, then that means that there is no matter. And if there's no matter, there's no movement. So before
well,
we
see,
have
that's
time,
I'm just to give you this. My bad.
yeah. So
I thought you
before
should.
we have time, um we have an existence. We have an existence without time, without movement. And so you're gonna die on that. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Even if it ain't no, even if there isn't no movement, just because there is nature and nature has time to either sit still or move. So with nature in existence, the very first thing nature is gonna have to do is sit still so it can be aware and then recognize what patterns it's gonna do. Then there's gonna be what I call a flux. This fluctuation is what they call from observable to from unobservable to observable. That's the fluctuation you talking about. It don't precede the stable pattern of existence. Existence is the stable pattern, the first pattern ever. To
Yeah.
make the to give any other pattern a stage to be stable or unstable on in the first place. This is provided by our father and mother, our parental God and goddess of existence.
No. You keep putting this you keep putting this perverted man calling him father on our true indeed beautiful mother.
And see, these are
Our mother,
conditions. You
our mother precedes our father. That's what you don't get.
oh, I do.
This perversion of a father you got.
There's no perversion. The
The
actual
yes
slogan
no
is
no
the
no
actual
no.
slogan is there is nothing divine but the union of nature and time. Nature comes first. But you don't understand why. And you don't even understand
There you go. Talk about how I don't know
uh,
stuff. Go ahead.
well, you can't because I haven't given you the knowledge of of the philosophy that I call quantum onlyism. So you can't like know
You
anything,
can't
but you
you
do know, but you do know the aspects of it because I hear you always shouting at your father and your mother. I hear you shouting out to our ladies. So I understand that you understand it's kind of the thing that I'm going to reveal throughout the rest of the time that we know each other. And when I'm hearing, when I start giving my presentations, you know the impact of time and nature. You know the impact of father and mother, and you know the impact of those words. Those words hold weight. I'm not taking away tradition. What I did was I was able to identify the function of those words. It's not a perversion when these are conditions that are allowed. If you can't do without that, like
right.
you wouldn't be here existing if your daddy wasn't, if you didn't have no father, if you didn't have no mother, you wouldn't exist. Existence wouldn't be here if there was no father called time and there is no mother. These are logical explanations as well as the truth of existence that you identify, but you do not want to give recognition to. And I ain't gonna say reverence. You caught me yesterday, so I ain't gonna say reverence. It's recognition. That's what
My
I
God,
asked
my
for.
God, my God. Nah, man, this is what I'm telling you. So you don't believe in partheogenesis?
Parthenogenesis is yes, it's parthenogenesis is one of the mechanisms that was in work in time during the morphogenesis of time and nature. You know what morphogenesis is, right?
No, no, wait. Could you tell me what parthenogenesis is?
It's
What?
basically a being having reproducing without a mate.
Absolutely. And now, do you think Father Time can produce without a mate?
Father Time is a condition. He isn't a person in the sky who has intention. Mother Nature is a condition.
Wait,
She's
wait.
not a
Before you read
person in
your
the
cue
sky
card,
without it. These are the
before you read your cue card off the sticky post-it notes on your wall, what I'm asking you is, do you think time can produce by itself? That's another yes or no question. I see you don't know what those are.
well, the question
No,
is
just
the
tell me. Do you
category of
think it? You think?
no, no time, no time. In fact, time, no,
Okay.
no,
Do you think nature can produce by itself?
no.
You nature needs time to produce.
You just said it, didn't it sound so right? Like it did, it just rolled off your lips like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Because you know
So now
this. Like
answer the
you know,
question. So nature needs time to produce.
absolutely.
Okay.
Nature needs time to nature doesn't just need. I have to take that off of the table too. The word need. I understand what you're saying, and this is just the first face off, but I'm gonna take it off the
It's the
table too.
only face off.
Yeah,
We don't got a
it's
second
not.
face off. It's
It's
the debate after this.
yeah. I'm saying. I'm just telling you, like it's not need. These are coefficients of the mechanism of existence.
You would like to think it is. No, it's not. Nature is. I cannot disprove that nature is not existence.
And
I
if you
agree with you.
cannot, if you
Nature
can't,
is existence. I disagree with you and can prove your relationship of this like I said, this perverted marriage of Father Time and Mother Nature is not true. Mother Nature,
man, I don't know. Mother Nature's so mad at you. There is no way that any mother could do anything without a father. In fact, wouldn't want to, especially if they can do it in because to for existence to be, you have to be together. This is the mechanism. Nothing can do it on its own. It needs held up by something which needs held up by the thing that it's holding up. This is the mechanism of our father and our mother, your God and your goddess, Father Time and Mother Nature. You've heard about it time and again. You can't put it all in one stage because if you put all of those in one and say Mother Nature, then Mother Nature is that's um violating the law of identity because that thing cannot do two functions. They have to be identified, and you know the identity of them. This is why it's father and mother and has been for whatever we call existence, eternity, not the number eternity, the condition of eternity, infinity, not the number of infinity, the condition of infinity, the self-sustaining mechanism of existence, Fatimona, the union, the USB, the ultimate state of being, which has nothing that can match it because this is the only of its kind. And you travel through that spirit in your soul with that mechanism of the same that they got, father and mother. You drop through and you have a soul seed that has father and mother. And right now it's in mother time because it's in the physical. And when you detach and decouple from that body, you go back into the metaphysical, which is the father, and you travel the spirit of the universe in your soul form. And you drop that information off and you come back to the DNA, which is the antenna of your frequency. That is your individuality. And you pop back into existence, brother. Father Time and Mother Nature provides it all for you. Hey, everybody out there, y'all was right and wrong at the same time. To feel that it is something out there better and that you want to call it God, you're right. But to not divide it and put it in a skin and call it just God with intention is wrong. It's a father and a mother. It's a God and a goddess. They provide existence for you. If you take either one away, neither one of us wouldn't be here. But if you have them, you don't need us for existence to be. Whether a pattern is stable or not, existence have to be ongoing before anything can be have a chance to be either one of those patterns.
Ooh, that boy good.
Hey, That's what's up, man. Okay, so how you want to word this debate? I'm
Shit,
willing
just
to
like
debate.
just
I'm
like
willing to debate.
that's I like the one that you did, but I mean we could from any way you could take it from there. I think the best way to do it was just like you said. You need to prove that a stable pattern persists time in nature, and that's what if that's what I got out of your argument. Is that what you want to?
Yeah, as long as you're coupling time and nature, because I'm telling you, I'm separating time and nature. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
giving
You can't.
time the
I
credit of nature, but
bet.
so does time? Does nature need time? Does nature precede? Does nature precede time? Do unstable patterns precede time? Um, anywhere up in there, I'm willing to take any of those, bro. But I want to give you a chance to get into your bag.
So you want to write it that something precedes the because I believe that if they are time and nature is quantumly and what they call quantumly entangled, they're gonna always be together, and you can't have either one without the other. That's what I'm say. That's why I broke my question when I started this philosophy. I didn't say what started existence. I started with what needs to be happening for an existence to be, and that's where I found time, and that's why my definitions of time and nature include those, but it's also the round the sequence and stuff. So if that's basically if that's what you're trying to say, you saying that nah, you can prove that it was something that can predate time and nature. So you'll be able to give me an existence without using any sequencing or any order, right?
Um, I assume, but yeah, no.
Okay.
What I'm
Oh,
saying is, that I'm saying nature doesn't need time. I'm
okay.
saying time doesn't exist without nature. Nature precedes time. That's what I'm saying. So
Okay, bet. That's so
let's
you
let's,
saying that
let's
nature
debate.
precedes time.
Yeah, let's debate
Okay.
that. Does Mother Time need Father Nature? I mean, that was
It don't matter.
crazy.
Hey, you can
Does
hey,
Mother
you act like you
Nature
done
need
read my
Father
book.
Time? Bet.
I got a book of secrets called Divine Identity. You act like you done read that. Cause you
Does,
can switch those two. This is why you said that. You already know that this is I'm talking about I'm already winning. You just lost. I hope I can record this. I'm gonna put it on there. You
oh,
already
okay. No, this is what I'm saying. I want to debate this. Does Mother Nature need Father Time?
okay. So I need to prove. So I'm saying yes and you saying no. So who's the affirmative? Who's the interlocutor?
I'll go first if that's what you're worried about.
The affirmative goes, oh well, shit. This ain't the tournament, so y'all really can come up with your own format if
Okay,
y'all want to stick to
you want to
mine.
just go
Y'all
ahead.
can.
So
If y'all want to make adjustments,
I'm
y'all
saying, was that your concern? You didn't want to go first?
no, it don't matter. That's what I was saying. It didn't matter. I just thought y'all had certain rules, so I was trying to see which one it was. But if you wanna, you can go first.
Okay. Well, I'm saying, does Mother Nature need Father Time? You
Okay.
saying yes. I'm
Yes.
saying no. So you're the
Okay.
affirmative.
Okay.
Jiggy.
Good.
Bye.
I
okay.
agree with that.
We got a title locked in, folks. Go ahead and give it to me. Pause. That sounded. I was about to say, give it to me
Stop
one more
doing that,
time.
man.
But,
Stop pausing, man. Uh,
give it to me one more time. That sounds like a
does
Britney
Mother
Spears.
Nature need Father Time?
Give it to me. That's crazy work. Give it to me one more time. I couldn't even get the whole sentence out. Okay. What's the title again?
Go ahead and say it. I don't want to
Does
blind.
Mother Nature does Mother Nature need Father Time?
This Mother Nature. Need Father Time.
He said it does. He said she doesn't. I said she do.
Suave Boss is taking the affirmative, and he agreed to go first. So you will go first in the question and answer round. Quantum, you two will switch there. How do you want to do this? Two 12-minute rounds?
Yeah.
Three third round question and answer? Okay. I'll pull up the format from the tournament.
Yeah.
While I'm doing that, I'll actually go to a word from our sponsors real quick. This Saturday, only here on Titans Debate League. This Saturday, the Coliseum opens. Two intellectual warriors, one explosive question, no place to hide. Honey Clark and Ben Eden, they're stepping into the arena to battle over a question that hits the heart of America. Do government welfare programs help the black community long term? Is it a lifeline or a leash? Does it build generational wealth or breed generational dependence? Honey Clark is coming armed with data, history, and fire in her voice, ready to argue that these programs are essential tools for equity and survival. Ben Eden steps in with statistics, economic theory, and a counterpunch philosophy, arguing that long-term empowering demands a different strategy. This isn't surface level politics. This is policy. This is history. This is legacy. Coliseum of Arguments, Titans Debate League. Yes, this Saturday, 7 p.m. Beat me there, don't meet me there. And here go the rules of engagement that we usually go by. Let me pull this up on the screen. You know what? I'm getting sick of looking at this white border. I'm going to clean this up this week. All right, Warriors. Listen up. Clash of the Titans official debate format. Rule number 1, order of speaking. The affirmative, the side advocating for the resolution, always presents first. Rule number 2, opening statements. Each debater delivers a 3-minute opening address. Rule number 3, argument rounds. There are 2 rounds per participant. Round 1, presentation of their primary case. Round 2, rebuttal of the opponent's arguments and or further development of their own position. Each round lasts 12 minutes. Rule number 4, turn order. The debater who speaks first will also close second in the rebuttal rounds, Q&A period, and final summations. Rule number 5, cross-examination. Each participant has 10 minutes to interrogate their opponent. This time belongs to the questioner. Pauses or hesitations are counted against their allotted time. If progress stalls, the moderator may intervene only to keep the exchange moving, not to address the judges or the audience. Rule number 6, closing statements. Following Q&A, each debater is granted 3 minutes for a final summation of their case. May the odds be forever in your favor. Okay, so pretty much 3-minute intro, 2 12-minute rounds. The third round, each opponent will get 10 minutes to question the other opponent, and a 3-minute closing statement. Sound good, gentlemen? QT, you're the only one not familiar with it. SUAVE and ran a couple debates over here into this. Are you there, QT? Am I muted? No, I'm good.
You good.
Oh, he ain't even up here. He dropped down. Something must have happened.
Call your boy.
He'll be back up here in a second.
No, he won't.
You think he ran from me?
Man, SUAVE, I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know what you gonna do, SUAVE. I don't know what you gonna do. You know, I always have so much faith in you, SUAVE, but you straight said the time of infinity, not the time of infinity or whatever. That right there was deep, and I don't think you're ready. I'm just saying.
Yeah, definitely not ready for that one. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Go get Thugger. Somebody go get the Thugger. What are we doing? He gonna get you.
Quantum time. Quantum time.
Hey, yo. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just wanted to say, the brother, to be someone we're gonna call "quote unquote" noob, someone was holding it down, bro. He was jive cooking. Whatever topic, I ain't gonna deal with the topic.
Definitely got to church somewhere.
Well, I'm saying, as far as just being in front of the lights, you know what I'm saying, and being able to go back and forth.
Oh, he did horrible. He was almost throwing up.
Hey, let Pan finish giving the man his props. Go ahead,
man. Let me land my let me land my hang glider, please. All right. So, one last thing I want to say is shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the panel. I'm gonna go back to shutting up. Have a nice day.
I said
So
Got
it
a
was
nice
definitely
hang.
loaded. He said new where. We waiting on him to get back up here because we got to lock.
Nah, he got into his bag eventually. I ain't gonna lie. He said send the link again. He got into his bag though, but I swear in the beginning, it was like you Martin Luther King, go.
That is.
Can I say?
Yes,
Can
sir.
I say something? And I don't want to be biased. I don't want to put no biases out here. But
if you got a little biasness in your pocket, go on, get it out.
No. We gotta address the elephant in the room, brother. Why you not addressing this man? Listen, why are you not addressing this man when he keep talking about time and time and nature? What y'all just gonna have a conversation about time and nature? Y'all just gonna throw space out the back door, though, huh?
No, see, because he like you said, he didn't ask me no questions. Okay. He has a philosophy on things that already has a philosophy. He has an alternate philosophy. I'm cool with that, but it's going to get measured up against what I know to be. And so nature includes space. Time doesn't. Just because space exists don't necessarily mean time exists. And nature is space. So Mother Nature don't need Father Time. But he back up here. You good, God?
Elron, we can't hear you. Quantum Truth. I keep calling him Elron.
Purple P.
Yo, also that name, Elron Thugger, that is awesome. That's official. It's going in the books.
I knew you'd love it.
Yeah, bro, you know me.
Yeah, the book.
It's official, bro.
Only, you there?
The guy.
Yeah, but I mean, going to that humble though. But I mean, yeah, that's just how I feel about it, bro. And shout out to you, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
You've been putting in work, bro. I want to give you your props, God.
Appreciate you, my guy. Most definitely.
Shout out Domo the plug. Go ahead and run their numbers up over there.
Go down. And if you are using regular Google or anything, try to go out and come back in under Chrome or something. Use a different browser.
Yeah, that's hard. Appreciate the pop in, Domo. I'll be whooping your ass over there this seat. Yeah, that's crazy. Elron.
He'll be back. He figuring it out.
Yeah. He's figuring
it out.
That's his t-shirt. He's figuring it out.
All that patient, it ain't even no time. The time before math, before after time, it's in a book.
And he's back.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Wait, before we let you go in, let's go to a word from our sponsors. This Saturday, only here on Titans Debate.
This Saturday, the Coliseum opens. Two intellectual warriors, one explosive question, no place to hide. Honey Clark and Ben Eaton, they're stepping into the arena to battle over a question that hits the heart of America. Do government welfare programs help the black community long term? Is it a lifeline or a leash? Does it build generational wealth or breed generational dependence? Honey Clark is coming armed with data, history, and fire in her voice, ready to argue that these programs are essential tools for equity and survival. Ben Eaton steps in with statistics, economic theory, and a counterpunch philosophy, arguing that long-term empowering demands a different strategy. This isn't surface level politics. This is policy. This is history. This is legacy. Coliseum of Arguments. Titans Debate League.
Yes,
shout out to Honey and shout out to Ben, man.
7 p.m. Tighten up. 7 p.m. Eastern this Saturday and Sunday 4 p.m. We also have
Welcome to Titans Debate League, presented by Coliseum of Arguments, where ideas don't just clash, they collide. In one corner, sharp as a blade and twice as deadly on the mic, the verbal assassin, Leandre Slim Reaper McBride, a master of logic, a hunter of weak arguments, and he's coming to carve this case wide open. And in the opposing corner, crowned in confidence, swinging with conviction, the fearless fire starter himself, King Naga. He doesn't back down, he doesn't fall, and he's ready to defend his stance at all costs. The question shaking the arena, was the killing of Alex Pretty justified? Morality versus law, emotion versus evidence, justice or just revenge? No scripts, no safety nets, just unfiltered debate warfare. This isn't a conversation, it's a showdown. Coliseum of Arguments, where only the strongest arguments survive. Are you not entertained?
Last but not least, March 1st, we also have Cosmo and Cal versus Gideon. I threw my voice out the other day, so I haven't done a voiceover for this one yet, but one coming soon. March 1st, they will be debating which is better for Black people, the OWASP or the Bible. Only here on Titans Debate League. Back to you, John.
Man, shout out to Leandre, shout out to King Naga, and shout out to Gideon, and shout out to Cosmo, man. Can't wait to get that meal. All right. Gideon. All right, but yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I want to say shout out to the stream, the Titans, everybody who got debates coming up, and my interlock with the SUAVE B.O.S. Hey man,
Yeah.
that's fine. I just I understand where y'all coming from. I didn't get to hear none of it. I got some calls that said y'all thought I was running. I didn't even know I was off the stream.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk my.
You was just walking and talking.
Yeah,
That's, you ain't even know
fine.
you got kicked.
But in
You got a few
onlyism,
fans up here.
time
not
is the
you got
ordering
a few
function.
fans.
It's the witness of reality.
I know
So
what
when
time
I
is.
so when I say time, I'm not just talking about that simple time that you talking about. I'm talking about the witness in reality, the sequencing of it, the change of it, the before after of it, the causal and the logical order of it. Time ain't just that thing that you looking at your clock or the distance from some place to another that you count. It's all of that. And nature is determinacy. She's the one. They functions. They ain't people like you presupposing. They functions. So once you get understand that, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the same time because you just putting my father time and my mother nature in some skins and trying to make them human. They far beyond that. They are the conditions of existence, brother. And to identify conditions, they require stability across an order. For nature to have any type of form, she needs across something and to order, to change. So if you can prove to me that my mother is here without a father, I'll prove to you why all the other religions went wrong, because they took the mother out and tried to have it a father. Now you trying to take the father out and make it a mother. Y'all stop doing that to my existence. You should be thankful that I can identify your father and your mother. Why you want to keep on going on with these incoherent thoughts, SUAVE B.O.S?
Oh, good question. Who told you I needed you to identify my father and my mother? And who said that my mother doesn't have a father for me? What I'm telling you is that my mother created the father. Yes, they had it wrong. Yes, they had it backwards. See, what you presumed is that I believe that there's some man or woman in the sky. No, you gave the term Mother Nature. You gave the term Father Time. I never did that. It's your belief. You're going to die on your cross. I don't know what your cross shaped like, but you're going to die on your belief going up against real time and real nature. Book won't save you. Your imagination won't save you. The fact that you've retained your speech so well and you could just spew it out, but when you're not reading, when you're not going from the notes, you're stuttering, you're stammering, you're mumbling, you can't get your words together. I'm telling you what truth look like, and I'm telling you what a new religion is trying to baptize your ass in another goddamn hell of some sort. I'm not going. You're trying to lead black people back into the same bullshit the Greeks and the Romans did under some dumbass Mother Nature and Father Time bullshit. You
Watch your
can
mouth.
down that. You have
Watch your
no idea what the fuck it is, bro. I know what time is. I know what nature is. And your belief will not survive up against it, bro. So be passionate. Be genuine even. But you're wrong. You're wrong. And then I could even go so bogus to say, just like you said, now, guess what? There could be a Father Nature and a Mother Time. So guess what he gonna do? He gonna make a Father Time, a Father Nature, take away the woman, and now you got Father Time and Father Nature together. Why? Because Mother Nature and Mother Time was disobedient to some laws. Yeah, I could really do you dirty and drag you somewhere that
You can't do none of that. I wish you'd hurry up and shut up and be
man,
quiet on
Black
me. My
Power,
bad.
man. All I need is a date.
Yeah, yeah. And again, y'all, to all of y'all who don't understand what I give you, life has always been misidentified because of the simple fact people don't understand the individuality that must be. Now, this man is trying to tell y'all that I'm perverting something when I took away that man on man religion of God against the devil against the son. That's what he want to give y'all, but he trying to say that that's the same God that we talking about. It's not. He got the perverted views, guys, because I tell you again, I never said they're a father and the God. What we have to do is, man, time we have to give recognition to what we mean when we say words. So when we identify father and mother, we talking about the first of its kind when we talking about that. And when I say God and goddess, I'm talking about the only of its kind. And when I say the USB, the ultimate state of being, that means there's no other states in existence that's better than that. That is the union of two things, a father and a mother. You see it because you here. You didn't get here by just your mama or just your daddy. It's written in the cosmos, in the design, guys. Don't be incoherent for the rest of your life when you see it in front of you. We know that they've misidentified it and told you that it was a father and perverted it, and they gave it intention. That was the only perversion, to give it intention. And I'm telling you, the father time and the mother nature that I'm introducing you to, the ones that you don't know that I had to tell you about, because if you knew about them, you'd be over here pushing the same recognition that I'm recognizing, because we don't need all of that other stuff that you talking about. So now, since we went wrong putting the man on top, we're gonna knock the man masculine out and put the mother on top for a little bit. Well, we can do that, but you still better identify that man that's over there, because he'll sit back, Tom will sit back and just let things happen. That's what it do. That's what nature does. They don't find, they don't persist, they are. The patterns that come within existence come because of both of them. For if you just have nature, it don't have time to change. If you don't have nature, you don't have no time to change. If you got an existence, if you can describe an existence without no ordering, nothing changing, do it. But I don't think so. Just like I can't have an existence with just time and
And
no
what's the
nature.
title of the debate again?
You said that the mother can do without the father.
And
You know what the title
what's the
is.
title? Your brain failed you.
You know what the title is.
Of the debate again?
You know what the title is.
I want to know, do you know what it is, bro?
I just told you what it was.
No, you
Listen,
didn't.
listen, guys, y'all see? Cause he want to right
What is
now. He
the
want to
name
tell
of
me
the
I'm
debate?
right now. He
Okay.
want to tell me I'm right
Okay, the
now.
title of the
He want to
debate.
change the
The
title,
title's on
y'all.
the screen.
He
Does
want to
Mother
change the
Nature
title.
He
need
don't
I
know
father
the
just proved
title.
he
He don't even remember
already want
the
to
title.
change. He
He
already want to
doesn't remember
change.
the title.
time? Does
He don't
Mother
remember.
Nature need father time? It's on
Yes.
the screen right now.
He already want to change it.
Yes. Yes. Now go back to the sentence you just said before I asked you that question. Watch this. When it's over with, go back to the sentence you said before I asked you that question and see if you don't got a death date. I need a date. I need a date.
March 2nd. The next big debates is March 1st. Your death date in debating me is March 2nd. I put you in the ground at whatever time you want
What day
to
is
during
that?
that 24 hours.
What day is March 2nd? What day is March 2nd, brother? You got that on that?
It's
Since
a
you just
Monday. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's all
It's
good,
not
bro.
on a Monday.
It's all good.
Oh, okay. So
Uh,
when is the what, the day after?
no, let's do the weekend. Let's 7th is Saturday. So we can either do the 6th, which is a Friday, the 7th, or the 8th.
How you feel, SWAT boss?
Let's do the weekend.
He said, let's do the weekend, Sundays.
Sundays is
Sundays.
best for him, so we're going to do the 8th. That's perfect because dang, I got a debate lined up for the next 5 weekends. Okay, yeah, we got.
Hey,
Okay, yeah.
Thank you,
Sunday,
SWAT boss.
the 8th. What time? Prime time? Sound good for you,
Yeah,
gentlemen?
yeah.
7
Prime
o'clock.
time.
a little early.
Beats by Dion.
No, let's
A
get it
third
ironed out
Eon.
now.
That's what the fuck we on.
I like
No
that.
money. 40-year-old phenom. Your 13 minutes of fame is stretched beyond. At 22, be better than 44.
Shout out to you,
This
man.
is
Bars.
48 lost.
Bars. Bars.
Can't fuck with the bar. Prime
Okay.
time, riding the 6 deuce.
Let's stay focused, gentlemen. Let me get on my
No,
document.
I mean,
Give a
shit.
shout out. We
If
give a
this
shout out to
look like
artists for the super chat
Don't do
$9.99.
it, so. Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. We definitely say that.
Thank
oh
you,
man,
guys.
we send a super
Thank you,
chat and
guys.
y'all didn't
Mother
hit us.
Nature is here waiting to
Crazy.
embrace you.
Okay, let's stay focused. Let's get this. Oh, we got the date locked in. Prime time is 7 o'clock, but
Okay,
for you, it's gonna be 6
it's gonna be
o'clock.
8.
You behind, not ahead.
Oh, it's gonna be 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Got
you.
you.
6
Gotcha.
o'clock Sunday for you. 7 o'clock Eastern. 7 o'clock Eastern is 6
7
o'clock.
o'clock for me. Bet. I'll be here.
Shout out Dome on the plug.
Yeah.
I love that comment right there. How do you prove that?
I don't know. Ask the
You
first.
gotta show up and see, baby. You gotta show up and see.
Well, I can give you a little. I can give you a little
Okay.
bit of how you prove it.
Let's go.
Well, that's a good question, man. Because I would. That's the same question.
There can be no nature without no time because first, identity conditions require stable across any order. To say something has a nature is to say it has definable properties that identify conditions. But has implies persistence. The property holds rather than vanishes, and it is tracked by the same thing that lets you identify that it's there. And I'm gonna stop right there. I
What
don't want to
page
go
is
no
that?
further.
What page is that in the
I
book?
was so gonna say, land your glider. Don't go too hard. They dog.
That's
He
bulletin
gonna
one
try to take
on my
notes.
debate
Hey
package.
man, he better go ahead and trauma dump all this bullshit off on y'all so y'all get some type of goddamn grasp of what he said. Like real talk. You understand time, you understand nature. He's made a father and a mother out of these two things, and he made a philosophy that he believed with his heart. And I'm gonna bring him back home. I'm gonna save him
I
his
didn't
money
do
for his
that.
prescription. I'm gonna save his money for his prescription. At the same time, I'm gonna save our people from the deliberation of the process that we already got liberated. We don't want to end up back in goddamn slavery. You're gonna end up back in slavery fucking with this goddamn mother nation.
Oh, dang. Come on, let's start with the ad
I don't hear no
hoc.
slavery in
Guys,
this doctor. I
guys,
kind of like this. He got
guys.
Follow this man philosophy if you want to.
Hey, real
Guys.
quick, gentlemen, real quick. Let me interrupt you, gentlemen, real quick. We have a special guest to the panel, none other than the one and only Gideon. Gentlemen, hey, brother.
Peace, Gideon.
Hey, Gideon.
Let me throw his flyer up on the screen real quick. Yeah, I think you're muted, Gideon. Yeah, you're muted.
Nah, this country ass mic probably don't work.
You see him on the screen. He will be here March 1st going against Cosmon Cal. What is better for black people, the OASP or the Bible? One you're not going to want to miss, folks.
And who's going for black people? Neither one of them are black.
Don't ask me any questions. I don't know. Don't.
I see a Waspian and I see an Israelite. Where the black people? Why y'all talking about us?
Spoiler alert.
What a
What the fuck? What is better for Puerto Ricans? Hip hop? Oh, goddamn country music. What the fuck?
Maybe Gideon can attack that question. Gideon, you're back. Can you hear us? Mic check. I still don't hear anything. I saw you come off mute, but we don't hear anything.
What's good? What's good? A1 Shalom.
Shalom.
What's happening?
Ain't gonna talk over my shaloms, man. That's where I'm messing. Shalom, brother. Shalom.
My bad, man. My bad.
Definitely all praises to the Most High in the name of Yahshua, man. Definitely appreciate you lit me up, man. I'm looking at that title, and I didn't want to hear who had taking it one way or the other before I said something, but I mean, we all know definitely that Mother Nature can't do anything without Father Time because they both need each other. So, but that'll be interesting to see how somebody try to explain it because not all the time it's who's right, who presents a better argument a lot of times.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, man, I'm just yeah, man. Listen, I heard somebody had a question, but yeah, what that question is, I'm already.
Yeah,
Swab
no,
boss.
shout out to you, Gideon, man. All bullshit aside, man. Good to see you still in the sport, man. But fuck you as an athlete. You already know what it is, man. I got cheated.
Oh well, yeah,
First season. But
man.
yeah, we got history, man. But it do be good to see brothers still around moving from years ago. So, but I see you ain't grew none. You still think you an RBG Israelite. So I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm always stay 10 toes down.
Yeah. I'm gonna rip the pockets off of that. But back to the brother that's soon to be deceased here now. Yes. I don't understand what you don't understand. But it's simple. And you can run with Gideon and say, hey, it's just who deliver it better. I'm gonna deliver it better and I'm gonna be right. Okay, he's gonna do a shittier job delivering it, and he's gonna be wrong. Now there's go some fucking Mother Nature for you.
See how he keeps disrespecting that, and it's simply the fact is this: I've proposed it to him, and he know what I'm saying is the truth, and he can't believe that in the years 40 plus of him being in existence, he didn't see that Father Time is his God and Mother Nature is his goddess, and that's why he's so irate, guys. So I give it to him. But I'm gonna tell you again, if you saying that Mother Nature can exist without Father Time, that's cool. That's like saying that you can have a still photo without a camera. Nature without time is just a claim with nothing to hold. You ain't got nothing to change, nothing to even be nowhere. The recipe is without steps. You arguing nature without time. That's like handing me a recipe with no steps and calling it dinner. Structure needs order. No order has no has, it is no is, it is no rather this than that. The playlist without the track order. You want nature without time? That's like a playlist without no track order.
So you definitely took my advice from last time we talked offline, and you got better at reading. You do. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm a philosopher with a whole philosophy. I got books and mountains of this.
Hold on, real quick. We got a question. We usually don't do this, but we'll pull up one of Domo.
And we ain't gonna keep doing this shit for Domo neither. He gonna hit that link, man.
The second time. Domo, you're gonna have to hit the link, man. So that way you can come shout out your channel and let
show some love, God, for real, man.
Show some love, can promote what you're doing, let them know where to find you at. He asked, theoretically, what are we saying? Father Time and Mother Nature are concepts?
Would you like me to answer that first?
Yes,
because I'm the one that got it. Yeah. When I say it, I got my own philosophy. So my philosophy has its own definition of what I mean when I say time and when I say nature. So when I identify time, I'm not just talking about a clock time. I'm talking about the ordering function. This is a condition. It's the witness of reality. It's sequence in reality. It's change in reality. It's before and after. It's causal. It's logical order. That means to even have an inference in arguments, you need time. And the progression that makes then, because, and therefore even possible. Not just clocks. And when I say nature, I'm not just talking about trees and atoms and stars. I'm talking about the actual determinacy function in existence, the whatness of reality, the structure, the form, the pattern, the constraints, the identities, the conditions, the distinguishability in reality, the this rather than that of reality. You need both of these to have either one. He knows this. He fits to go and be like, I can't believe. Come on. You don't even got to hit my DM. You too can be an onlyist. You are. You know Father Time is there because you identify Mother Nature. And if you identify Mother Nature, you identifying that she has a father to go with her for existence. You identify existence in Mother Nature. Why are you trying to knock Father Time out? I know why. Because he already had his play in existence. People put him on a pedestal. But think of this. They wasn't even putting just Father Time. They put Mother Nature and Father Time in a skin and called it a man. And they are just conditions. You know it and I know it too. And if you believe that existence in Mother Nature has ever been without her man, you out of line.
Thank you. Yes, I do recognize that, brother. That's why I don't understand why you taking this argument. And yeah, shout out to the chat. He said, "Nature without time would be like a picture
A
without
frozen snapshot. It's
a
right.
picture. Nature without time would be like a still photograph without a camera. No, nature without time is like nature without time. There's no way to simplify that. This is a very like this it. Okay, and so no, nature. This is my definition. Y'all heard his definition, right? Mine is nature is existence, space, and space can be matterless. My definition of time is the recordation. It's a measurement and relationship to two objects in movement. That's it. So I'm gonna come and not lie to y'all, and he gonna come and try to convert y'all to some mystic church. He's gonna give you a link. He's gonna he got a link to it. I don't know if his books, wristbands, I don't know what it is, but I'm come here and I'm gonna debate and I'm gonna whoop him. And
I have a question, if I may.
you may.
Yeah, appreciate it. So usually when a debate happens, they both agree on the terms, and the terms that I'm talking about is Mother Nature, time, and anthropomorphizing both of them. Y'all have two different definitions. So do y'all think that's going to be a problem?
Unless
No,
you
we just got to prove who has the most logical explanation and whose definition actually fits what they trying to argue. That's
did
part
you
of
hear
the
that? Did
debate
you hear
too.
that, Gideon?
That makes sense.
Motherfucking hear that, Gideon?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, yeah, I agree with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Black Power, man. Banu, what's good, man? Ask him a question.
What time is it?
You ready for your face off? All right, man. Well, I guess Banu said
Looking for Emmanuel, man. I'm ready to throw these jabs. Boop, 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 boop.
Emmanuel in the
Shout
back,
out to
man. He's
Blue.
in the back chat.
Hey y'all,
L.
can I say
Ron
one more thing?
Hubbard.
Because I try not to get too involved in stuff, but this isn't a religion. This is a technology. The carnal truth of the only divinity is a technology for you to be able to look through the lens of reality and see the things that you see. I'm not asking you to worship Father Time and Mother Nature. All I'm doing is giving you something to see if you can recognize it. And if you recognize it, then you'll recognize that you have to be accountable in existence. This is what Father Time and Mother Nature provides. They don't provide no need for you to worship or nothing. They give you the opportunity to be and to be as good as you can. This is the same thing your mama and your daddy wanted you to do when they was growing you up. Wanted you to be good. You can't be perfect because the only perfection is the universe that we in, but we part of that perfection. So you have to be accountable for it. He wants a religion. He wants people to bend down and pray and stuff. I ask you not to do that. I take away superstition. In fact, when you get my books actually say there is no superstition. I agree that there is no God that created because there's formation. Time and nature has always been here. And through time, nature just switches and forms and different phases and structures, guys. That's your time and that's your God and your goddess. I just ask you to be aware of that and recognize that because when you recognize that, you'll become accountable and take accountability. And whether it's black power or you power, you will
Wow.
be their power. You can be the power that it makes a change, even if it's just in the environment that's right there. Don't get caught up in all that other stuff. The anthropomorphization of the names that I use aren't anthropomorphizations because I identify these as conditions. These conditions should be known as God, Goddess, Mother, and Father because without either one, you wouldn't have an existence. This is what I'm going to argue with. This is what I'm going to stand on. This is what I know y'all already recognize,
Hold on.
but don't know
That's
how
the
to answer.
actual answer. That's the actual answer to Domo's question. He was asking were they concept. But no, but you just said it. So say that again. How you define
can't.
mother and nature. No, he can. I've
You
heard
don't
him
got
say
that
it.
wrote down. Oh, okay.
You funny.
Oh, he was definitely reading. He was reading. Yes.
Hey, say it, break down your definitions of father and mother and how you define them and God and
Yeah,
goddess.
do that.
For
Okay.
Domo to
So
play.
Mommy and daddy.
So when you think of the word God, first we got to go back and we got to think of the word God, the traditional idea of God.
Hold
Before
on. Slow it down. Go ahead.
so before we think about anything, we have to think of, and this is what the quantum truth of the only divinity does that other philosophies just didn't do. I don't know why they missed it. I didn't ask who created existence. I asked what has to be for existence to be
Wait,
available.
stop. I just want you to define those terms again. I don't know what you talking
Nah,
about
you
right
just
now.
got to play the video over. I
I'm
told you
not
he
gonna let you
can't.
do that.
I
Real
told
with
you
me.
These
he
ain't time
can't.
because I'm
Define
telling no because I'm breaking it down better for
God,
the people who might
Father,
not understand
Mother.
because because of those
You're gonna
words
mess it
have
up, bro.
meaning.
You're
Those
gonna mess
words
it up.
have meanings. So back in the day when they said God, they were actually looking for what was the reason for existence and what sustains existence. All of that other intentional stuff, worship God, you going to heaven, you going to hell, that's all in between when man found that if they could be in contact with God, they could tell people that I'm in contact with God and people would believe him. But
All right, I'm gonna
today,
ask you one more
in the
time,
but
and then I'm gonna
today,
give
but
I'm gonna give
today,
up to
and
you after that.
but
One
today
more
in the
time, and
quantum
then
truth of the
I'm
only,
gonna ask
but
you one
today,
more time.
in the quantum truth of the only divinity, you have to take your time and be patient. That's I'm telling you, be patient. I'm just to answer your question. I'm answering more than that question because this is important. Have time. Time gives you time. Sit down, be quiet for a minute so
That's
I can
what. Hey,
explain
we
this.
don't have time. I
Okay?
have Lord Benu with the
There's
Good.
face
another
off.
show.
Yeah, there's another show.
Then you must don't
Yeah.
want to know. And
Well,
you'll have to
We
tune
gonna
in
know,
later
Thugger.
when
We
I
gonna
give
know. We gonna find
presentations and
out the
stuff
damn
about what
debate.
this worldview is
shout
and what
out
this
This was
Thugger.
philosophy
the
is.
Thugger. So
Because
this
Hey
was
I'm
man,
the
hey
you
look,
debate.
let's do it like this. Let's have a part two.
We going hey,
This
after
after
Emmanuel's face
Emmanuel
off,
and Benu, we
we
gonna
coming
come
back.
back and we got a part two. God, you up?
Oh, he's up for this one.
All right,
Pause.
bet. Let's go, man. Black Power, man. We about here, man. Shout out to everybody who came through. I love y'all, man. Keep y'all head up so y'all see the bullshit coming. My sweaters say Coliseum debate. This man sweater say, I don't even know what that is. Louis Vuitton, man. Shout out to A1, man, for holding it down.
And you see, there's a new sheriff in town. If you didn't notice, Humble Mystic with the TDL star on his badge.
I'm ready.
Oh, man.
It's a new damn sheriff in town. So he's got a debate coming up. We're going to debut that title after we get a few more things right. But today, Quantum Only and SUAVE B.O.S had a face off, and they settled on this Mother Nature Need Father Time. What's the title again?
Does Mother Nature need Father Time, man?
Okay, March 8th, prime time. Y'all funny. He still didn't answer my question. I'm coming back with that question, man. We're going to get Domo's question answered. I don't care how long it takes. Damn it.
they're conditions. They're conditions, Domo. Time and nature are the conditions, the preconditions of existence.
All right, that's
I
what's
don't
up.
think you clarified anything, but we will be back. We're going to end with the song by Connie's son, Same Heart. You know what? Before I do that, let me pull up one of these ads. And tune back in here, folks. We have a face-off with Emmanuel and Lord Benu. This is for the Clash of the Titans tournament. $500 grand prize, and the winner of each round receives $50 on the road to the finals. This one's about to be lit as well.
This Saturday, the Coliseum opens. Let's pause the noise for a second, because if you're still here right now, you're already different. Not everyone gets this. Not everyone understands real debate, real scholarship, real intellectual smoke. But you do. This is Coliseum of Arguments. This is Titans Debate League. And what happens here doesn't survive on algorithms. It survives on the people who believe in it. When you support through Cash App, you're not just donating. You're fueling the arena. You're the reason we can bring in high-level guests. You're the reason we keep unbiased judges. You're the reason these debates stay sharp, fair, and uncompromised. This platform is built by thinkers, sustained by supporters, protected by the ones who know value when they see it. If this show has ever sharpened your mind, has ever entertained you, or has ever challenged what you thought you knew, then Cash App is how you say, keep this going. Not everyone contributes, but the ones who do, they're part of what makes this real. Coliseum of Arguments, Titans Debate League, powered by the people who get it.
My heart is bleeding in a pool of blood, I'm drowning. Yeah, my heart is bleeding in a pool of blood, I'm drowning. I look in the mirror now.
That's funny to me. My people said I got to change that background song. I guess I'm too sad. So I'm going to get that together. We're about to close out with the song by Connie Sun, Same Heart. I'll usually check him out on Spotify. You can go ahead and check him out on all platforms. Head over to his Facebook, tell him A1 sent you. And remember my motto, treat your smile like your money. Never let them steal it. Catch y'all back here in about 5 minutes with the Lord Benu, Emmanuel Halawaya face off for the Clash of the Titans tournament. Peace, y'all.
Down for whatever, how the hell did we just fall apart? You was my brother, know that I love you. I would've gave you my own heart, and I would've never honed any level. Think about letting that thing spark, knowing that we got the same heart. It's crazy we ain't got the same heart, and they the one taking the aim for it, and I'm the one taking the blame for it. They ain't got no shame in the game for it, till I come back around with that pain for it. You gon' pay for the time you was hating, you gon' pay for the time you was dirty macking, you gon' pay for the time that you hit on women, you pay for the time that you flipped on family. Karma gon' come your way, young nigga. It can be any day, young nigga. The way that you played your hand, I forgive you, but back in that sandbox, can't forget you. Killing my mentor, tell your little brother the issue. How did we go to them pistols? Know I'm official, know that I try to uplift you. Kinda knowing that I miss him. We was together, down for whatever. How the hell did we just fall apart? You was my brother, know that I love you. I would've gave you my own heart, and I would've never honed any level. Think about letting that thing spark, knowing that we got the same heart. It's crazy we ain't got the same heart, and I'm the one taking the blame for it, and they the one taking the aim for it. They ain't got no shame in the game for it, till I come back around with that pain for it. You gon' pay for the time you was hating, you gon' pay for the time you was dirty macking, you gon' pay for the time that you hit on women, you pay for the time that you flipped on family. One more hit, it really ain't gon' matter. More pale lips, just me, more chatter. Can't hold hands going up no ladder. I fall from up here, then my shit gon' shatter. I'm putting on for my whole family, but we on a different road, family. You told folk that I told family, but I never did fold when the folks had me 100. I never been fake in front. I told younger nigga make him something, you told younger nigga take him something, and he the one that took that from his cousin, and that there got the whole family fussing. Got big sis beefing with her brother, even through it all still know I love you, but every second I think I trust you. I'm dead, I'm smart in the game, you made it hard in the game. I'm loving, I started the lane, I'm hard as they came. Melody target they brain and they draw like a martyr with flame. How far I done came, you was not part of the blame, you was just part of the strain. You was so grimy that niggas ain't wanna come fuck with me, but that's just part of it. And I'm the one taking the blame for it, they the one taking the aim for it. They ain't got no shame in the game for it, till I come back around with that pain for it. You gon' pay for the time you was hating, you gon' pay for the time you was dirty macking, you gon' pay for the time that you hit on women, you pay for the time that you flipped on family. We was together, down for whatever. How the hell did we just fall apart? You was my brother, know that I love you. I would've gave you my own heart, and I would've never honed any level. Think about letting that thing spark, knowing that we got the same heart. It's crazy we ain't got the same heart.